in, man. Step up.
Oh, I love it.
Me too.
It was a great build-up to the walkout for both men, the time that they took and stared at each other.
Hand and count.
Probably the two biggest competitors we have in the competition tonight as well.
They make Mike Beltran look like a regular-sized person. Somewhat small, if I'm honest. Oh, look at that hand. It's massive, it's powerful, it's strong. Get ready, Rousey.
Oh, he flinched.
All day.
Big flinch right here, and it almost looked like Manu had to shake out his hand.
That was an egregious flinch.
He kind of hit the side and top of his head. That can break your hand.
Yeah, it can certainly break your hand. Oh, my goodness. I mean, it was his wrist. And
he flinched, but look at that hand placement.
But you pay the ultimate price. When you flinch like this, then you've got to stand there and let Makini Manu get another free shot.
And we've got to hope that there's not an injury on the side of Manu as well. Because although he has massive hands, he's also generating a lot of power on those type of strikes. I mean, to be honest, if I'm around, I don't blame him when you see somebody like Manu throwing a
hand and count,
throwing a strike at you. Oh, is he
switching
hands?
Yeah, he switched hands.
Oh, he hurt his hand. He's going with the right now.
Hold on.
He switched hands. His opening shot was with the left hand. It seemed like he might have hurt it. Let's see how his right hand favors.
Get ready.
Oh, lands a good shot with the right.
Rousey did not like that.
Rousey's figuring things out right now.
He wobbled a little bit. Took a second, figured out where he was.
Good slap.
There you go.
When you see the drool kind of come out of the mouth, you know they're kind of buzzed at the moment. Take a look at this shot.
That's good though, no flinch. Excellent hand placement, and look at the reaction. Look at the drool.
Mouth watering.
The pause of his hand is just enormous. And you've got to think, like, a lot of these competitors, most of them, they practice with. Take a look at this. This is after his initial shot with the left hand that was a foul on his opponent, Rowzee, shaking out the hand. He probably feels like something wasn't right. We've been in there before, Mike. We've broke our hands in fights. You usually know when something's not right, and he figured it out right away.
Yeah, but the fact that he threw the left hand means he's probably left-handed. Means that I made a big mistake arm wrestling him with the left hand. I could have beaten him with the right.
That's what you were thinking about just now.
All right, Rousey gets revenge now. Let's take a look.
He's getting low.
Oh. Getting low. He's a little out of range.
Oh, club. Oh, my goodness. It's getting messy in here.
In a row for Steven Rowzee. A flinching foul and now a clubbing foul. This one's going to cost him a point.
Clubbing, 1 point. Foul clubbing, 1 point.
There was no question about that one.
Not at all.
Yeah, this is a really disappointing start for Steven Rowzee.
Well, Rousey making his debut, right? We've seen this time and time again. The first time out could be a one-slap knockout, or it could be 3 penalties.
Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, because a lot of people, they come through the road to the title show, so they get a lot of experience.
This guy's 10-7 in the opening round already.
He's in at the deep end, made a lot of mistakes, 2 fouls.
All right.
Wow, look at that. And way before. Sorry, way behind.
When you put your hand on the face, that's where you want it, all right?
And although both of these guys don't have a big power slap background, I mean, Rousey played a lot of football, but when you look at the combat sports experience from Manu, I mean, he's been doing this his whole life with sumo and judo and grappling and everything that he's done his entire life. You've seen the experience pay off, and he's looking confident right now that he's going to close the show with this strike right here on his right hand.
So he stumbled him last time out. Can he finish the job this time? Takes a deep breath, visualizes it.
Stumbles him just a bit again.
Yeah, he handled that pretty well, did Rousey.
And you heard the coaching from the Crazy Hawaiian, talking to him about kind of coming in with that pseudo hook, right, with the big bend in the elbow, and that's exactly what he did on that last shot.
And he just speaks to the power that they're generating, because sometimes we see in the super heavyweight division, they're so big and their necks are just gigantic. They're really hard to hurt. Rousey's a gigantic human being.
Yeah.
But Manu was hurting with the last 2 shots.
6'3", 390. It's going to be hard to knock a guy like that out.
He just might do it next round.
He actually put on a little bit. Remember, 417. He's tipping the scales.
And you said Manu trimmed up a bit.
Look at these
Look
guys.
that.
Hold your position. Keep your chin out.
Recover.
Position.
Hand and count.
Right hand on one.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this has
Rousey
got to
can
be
answer.
clean for Rousey.
He's way out of range, though. He needs to step closer.
This is what we're talking about with the measure.
Club.
Calls it himself.
I don't know, it looked clean to me.
It looked
The
clean
sound
to
for
me.
Mario.
That was a good slap.
What? Good shot. That was my eye.
It was a good slap. It wasn't a foul, but it didn't do any
watch it back.
damage.
We'll watch it back.
Can you imagine? Here's another look.
A little high.
Yeah, it was a wee bit high.
Oh, but the finger
Right
at the
across
end.
the eyes.
The eye poking continues.
Never ends.
It's always the story.
Just a grace. Can you imagine Makini Manu coming in to coach volleyball, which is what he does in high school? Now, you can see wrestling, right? That's obvious.
Yeah, no,
He's
for
a
sure.
volleyball coach.
Yeah. Sumo, absolutely. Judo, I'll take
Yeah.
it. Wrestling all day. Hey, girls. Okay, volleyball time. Let's jump up in the air. He's never jumped in the air in his life.
Is he spiking at the net?
The only way he's getting in the air is if you bounce him off the ground.
He's hoping to bounce Rousey off the ground here.
He is. He just might.
One. Fight down. Two.
Catch him! Catch him, David!
Forrest, hold him up!
I tell you what. That's it.
Makini Manu does it again!
And the catchers had to earn their money tonight.
Goodness. 390 pounds. It took all three of them to catch Rousey in that strike. Makini Manu closes the show on his final strike.
There's a reason we have an extra catcher for the super heavyweights, even when we have a Hall of Famer like Forrest in there.
Yeah, and even then they still struggled. Excellent shot by Makini Manu. Closes the door on the competition in the third and final strike. Sits him down. Rousey tried to get back up. As I said, the catchers, they earned their money.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. Here it is again.
Perfect placement. Right on the jaw. Spits out a bit of blood by the looks of it.
Oh,
Oh,
just misses the table.
Now look at them all.
You can see-
So I've got him. So I need help. I need help.
you can one-arm it with a smaller weight class,
Yeah.
but not with a 390-pound man. And you see him face plant going forward right there. I think they knew that was the end of it.
Oh, here it is, the stanky leg.
Just buckled him. And you got to think, obviously Manu's got a tremendous amount of power, but he was able to do that, Mike, with his weak side hand.
I feel bad. I shouldn't be so entertained by what I just saw. That was a tremendous slap by Makini Manu. Hard lines to Steven Rowzee. But a fun matchup nonetheless.
And the
Indeed
Crazy
it was.
Alliance corner is on fire tonight.
Let's make it official with Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mike Beltran calls a stop to the match in round number 3, declaring the winner by TKO, Makini Big Mac Manu.
Let's go. Number one.
Makini Manu getting the win, improving to 3-0. I think everybody else at the super heavyweight division better look out. You can see the Crazy Hawaiian is dropping weight like crazy, right? He's talking about moving down. Maybe he fights heavyweight eventually, and that super heavyweight title is going to be something that Makini Manu is going to be coming for in the very near future, as he is a perfect 4-0.